Hello there and welcome back to Foundry. Yes. Back on Foundry once again, going to be loading up our single player playthrough. Playing it, of course. Of course. Nope. A little tired. But yeah. We got some things to do today. We got a factory, or not a factory. We got some foundation and stuff we got to build. I don't know how far we're gonna get today. We hopefully we can get done with at least get like the planning done or what have you. So, but if you weren't here last time, we had what you call it? We had done this huge expansion. So if you look on the map, you can see there's a whole new expansion which is just as big, if not a bit bigger than this. I'd say just as big. Let's see. There's like a quarter there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.5. Because there's a quarter here, a quarter there. We'll call it. It's not exact, but and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, this one's slightly smaller. Yeah, this one's slightly smaller because there's the thing. It's fine though. But yeah, we're going to be expanding up into the mountains here so that we can build our research facility, which is going to be making all of our research. So it's going to be 10 of every machine. This is 10 for blue, 10 for red, and 10 for green. And then when we get around to it, we're going to have 10 for yellow. And then if we scroll even down even further, we're going to have 10 for purple. And then eventually when that 6th research comes out, because the devs have talked about a 6th research, I don't know when update that's going to be, but then there's going to be a what do you call it? Then there's going to be a 6th research. Probably going to be white, based on other factory style games like Factorio and Dyson Spheres. So, but yeah, it's going to be 10 of every machine. But we built this huge expansion last time. The reason we did this is because we wanted to be able to keep the grid, in line, and I wanted to be able to take a road up there without compromising this specific grid. So if we need to build a facility somewhere, basically we're going to at the very least we're going to expand the road to go out that way. I just expanded this one because I wanted the road to match up perfectly. Plus, we needed some more space anyway, because there's going to be some new factories coming here very shortly. We got the whole city center there, but we've got huge expansion out this way. So, but yeah, today, like I said, we're going to be building up this mountain, and the place we are aiming for, if we go all the way up here, is we are aiming for, there's a nice flat spot, a relatively flat spot per se. All we gotta do is cover foundations. We want to do it 175, I believe it was. So this is the platform here that we started last time, because this was just at the very end of the episode and whatnot. So we're going to be flattening this out. We're going to be using explosives a little bit. We're going to be doing a little bit of building, stuff like that. So it should be fun. Look at that. Look at that massive expansion. That was pretty crazy. I definitely went a little crazy with that. Had to either cut and leave out most of the content for that because it was boring as all hell. But yeah, we're gonna head back. We're gonna go grab some explosives, and then we'll go back to the top of that mountain, and we're going to blow up some of the peaks so that we can build up there nice and flat, because I don't want to blow up foundation unless I have to. So I should probably, speaking of, delete these, get rid of this stuff, and grab some more foundation anyway. I do have a seeds box over here, because we're going to need those seeds eventually, I think. at some point. Well, I'd like to have the option of having those seeds, and I've got 1 million biomass. Well, I mean, not really. You know what? Here. Go over to the machines. We'll throw down another box for biomass. And we'll throw it on top of this one. Oop, the autosave started to be intrusive. Can I? No. If I get really close. Wait, how did I do that there? Ah. I jump at like the perfect height. Hey. There we go. There. I'll just throw more biomass and more dirt and stuff, sure. Whatever. But yeah, I'd like to do as very little digging as possible. I also need an explosives factory. That's gonna be fun because we're gonna need a facility making biomass, so we can automate biomass. That'd be pretty nice. Yeah, let's grab a couple stacks of explosives. Let's go grab some foundations. I also need to grab some more decor blocks as well, which are down here. With our crazy cacophony of builds. Up there it's so tranquil and clean and nice, and down here it's just like, what the hell, this was designed by a madman. And I understand that. Yeah, we'll grab about 3,000, that should do. We have plenty of concrete. But yeah, let's just grab some foundation here. There you go, fill up on foundation. Actually, maybe we won't fill up on foundation. We'll leave like 3 spaces worth of non-foundation. That'll work. Alrighty. I'll take one of my shortcuts here. This is insane. I wonder how all of our nodes are doing now that we've been sucking on this iron for a little while. You know, maybe it's time to go give a look-see and see how we're doing here. Because in this game, unlike Satisfactory, for instance, Satisfactory is not. It's not like Satisfactory where you have infinite resources. That's what I was trying to say. This game is not infinite resource based. You can get infinite resources later on down the road, but that's a whole nother life away, essentially. That's about 500 hours into the playthrough here, and we've been eating the iron. It was a big old ball, now it's just like a stalk, and there's still plenty more below as well. The only thing that's going to happen though is it's going to start slowing down. So, because this number that we get out of here, the yield. Now this yield's pretty damn low already, but the yield is based on the bot's travel distance. So the further they have to travel to go and get their couple of blocks or whatever, because they'll mine. What is it, like 4 or something like that at a time? Yeah, they mine 4 at a time at the very most. Sometimes they mine 3, sometimes they mine 2, depending on what the block has at that specific time. But yeah, the travel time plus what they can carry definitely does yield less and less as time goes on. Now I have looked it up. The best way to put miners in this game is to put them at the middle of the ball that you see in the air. Put them at the middle of the ball, and you want to put them all the way around the ring as close as you can possibly put them, and that is the most optimal placement when it comes to the finite resources. Wow, this belt is so long, This city has gotten so big now with the expansion that you can see it all the way from that. You used to not be able to see it from there. There used to be a heck of a walk, but it ain't a heck of a walk no more. I mean, it still is a heck of a walk, but you know what I mean. It's not. It doesn't feel as long as it used to when it first started. Because I was like, man, these belts are freaking long, and then it's just like, oh, that's not even. You have no idea. And then painting all these roads and stuff. Ugh. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna start up at the. Should we start with the road first? I think we should start with the road first, so we don't overbuild it. Overbuild and block out the road. Maybe we should build the road first. However, with this specific one, the way this is designed, what I'm gonna do, I think, is I'm gonna blow out this mountain, this corner here, and then we'll see from there. Yeah, I'm gonna end up blowing up part of my road here, but that's okay. Because I need to square this off essentially. If I blow it up as nicely as possible, because I don't want to, I don't want to dig all that out. Oh, there goes some of the road. The foundations are a little more resistant than the decorative blocks, but where did that go? Oh, let's find out. Ah, perfect. Okay. Yeah, we'll just blow all that out. And I think that might be it. Just about. And that little expansion, I still haven't removed that. I need to get around to removing that. But let's see. I don't care what it looks like down here. Oh, a hole. I found a hole. Help! I'm in a hole. I fell in a hole and I can't dig out. Oh, yeah, okay. I guess, do you know, while I'm thinking about it, actually, there's a faster way. If we grab this little top piece right here, boop, and drag it along. Okay, we can only go to there for now, but that's okay. We go all the way down. Just make sure we get rid of all of it. Okay. Now you can just do this. There we go, that's better. And then I'm just gonna, let's take this wall here. Now the cool thing is about this game is every time you see something turn red like that, you could place it and it'll still place, it just won't replace those blocks, which is nice. So like I could drag it all the way up here and it won't replace those blocks. You can see it didn't even replace the rock. Really decent building system that way. You don't. It's not like in Shrouded where you end up replacing the blocks and then. I don't know. It's just a weird system. I'm gonna drag that all the way along there. There we go. Because this is gonna be the front face, and yeah, we don't need that. Damn it! I'm gonna have to replace all of that road. Yeah. I think that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. And we need to go up to the sidewalk across here, and then we'll just remove the blocks in between. And at least we got a nice hill to jump up. Yeah, the main thing is I don't want dirt poking out. The reason for this is because I want the illusion. Want the illusion that you're underground. So when you go into the city's bowels, where all the belts and stuff are, the logistics floor, you're going to end up, it's going to end up looking like it's underground because there's just going to be foundation everywhere, there's going to be walls everywhere. Eventually, at some point, it's going to be underground. The only way you're not going to know it's underground is if you look out the If you look at the city from the outside, it's like looking for a secret room while having plans in place, essentially. So the secret room, you only know it's there because of the plans, you know, or you accidentally stumble upon it, of course. Going off on a random ramble here. I'm like your 80-year-old grandpa. Just, you know, don't worry about me. I just go off on random little tangents. I like doing that, though. I mean, not really that I have a choice. It just happens. Okay, so I'm going to build all the way to this, and then, yeah, I'll just leave that like that. Okay. I do have a few pieces of dirt that I can help fix this area. Okay, this is stone. Oh, whoops. Wait, how did I get stone in my inventory? Randomly. Be nice if the grass grew over it, over the blocks that you placed. That'd be awesome. Okay. Wait, so is concrete blast resistant? Because this did not go while everything underneath it went. I guess different things have different levels of blast resistance. And I suppose it is possible. So then, oops, hold on. We gotta fix our foundation pieces. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, everything looks good, so I'm just gonna drag this out. Just like that. And then we need to do a bit of repainting. Drag this all the way to there. Drag it all the way across to fill this in. Again, an easier way to paint would be awesome. Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, there is a bit of concrete missing. I thought something was funny, but I guess I just kind of subconsciously ignored it. It's like, wait a minute, something's weird here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a space. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that looks good. There's that crosswalk. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 space. Okay. Yep. Now we're back to where we were. Cool. And then, of course, remove these foundations here. These specific ones, because it's the road. Okay. So I need to get to figure out how I'm going to get from here to 175. I mean, we're at 144. Top left, by the way, in case you're wondering where those numbers are coming from. And we got to bring up foundation along with it, as well as a tunnel underneath so that we can bring the belts back down. So that's going to be fun. Looks like I can't believe I just rebuilt that, and then I'm going to explode the mountain with explosives. Sometimes I crack myself up while I do stupid crap. Yeah. Oh, oops. I'm just gonna delete that. Not that it matters anyway, it's completely blown up, but yeah, as so we're going to go here. We'll just kind of follow this line here. It doesn't matter because I'm going to be artificially putting in a tunnel anyway. I just want to make sure that I get the explosive line here to get up to 175. Sometimes these go a little too far. Almost there. There we go. Yep, and then we'll make another. It throws weird. The heck? When you're throwing it down, it throws weird. They have a roughly, I think it's like an 8-block radius or something. 4 blocks in every direction. Something like that. So, it's going to take a decent amount of explosives. Okay, and with all 100 explosives planted, I don't even have most of the hillside cover, most of like the road and stuff, but we'll see what happens here. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. That didn't do a whole lot. That did not do a whole lot, did it? I'm gonna need to go. This is gonna be insane, but man, because not only do we need to have room for the road itself, but we need to have room to go underneath the road with our belts. So we're gonna need this whole entire space full of belts. And yeah, I blew up some of my stuff, but alright, let me go grab a bunch of more explosives, and then we'll keep carving into this mountain until we've got it deep enough to where we think. I want to basically what I'm going to go off of is I want a 5-space, without slopes, a 5-space hole underneath the road. So the road's going to slope up, and then we're going to counter slope, upside down slope, whatever, and then we're going to slope up with belts with that. So, which reminds me that we need explosives. We need some more explosives, and then we'll put in a retaining wall as well. I'm going to try to keep it as clean as I can. Oops. Here, have this. You have this. Okay. And then we want 2, 3, 4. That should hopefully get us a little bit more of a distance. But yeah, the explosives only go so deep. So, and plus a lot of that top was stone, and stone has a more blast resistance. Does it? It seemed like it did, at least there. Maybe on the surface it does, but when it's underground it doesn't. I'm not sure. Exactly, but yeah, we got to core into this mountain a little bit so we can get that slope in. See how high we got to go with the sloping. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. All right, let's just keep blowing up this hill as the sun goes down. And how many explosions is it going to take? I was blowing up that to kind of level the field. It looks like I got to do one down the middle now. Just to I'm trying to get it all somewhat the same heights going up, same kind of slopage, and then yeah, it looks like I need to go up this one, and then we're gonna have to go up that one. Now luckily this one for a little bit is at least gonna be fine, but yeah, interesting. Okay, back to it. Okay, next explosion. Yeah, I might have overdone it on that side. Yeah, the center didn't smooth out as much as I wanted it to. It's just because everything's on different levels still. I don't think I can ever get it smoothed out. But we are getting closer. Looks like I'm going to load this up. We're just going to load this whole hill up and blow it away somewhere. And hopefully that should just about do it. Okay, next explosion. Bam. Woo, buddy. Alright. Wonder if that's enough room now. Probably not. We'll probably go down one more. At least on this. Yeah, we'll just go down one more and call it a day. I've been using like over 100 explosives at a time, that seems. Ooh, I've been trying to keep this wall mostly intact, so you know how it goes. But it would be nice to get this down. So these are so we're as low as we can go. I think I'll get started like right about here-ish, I think. gonna be one hell of a hill, though. Climbing up all over this hill is taking me a while as well. It does take a little bit, and then having to go back, get more explosives, that kind of stuff. I know I'm a little bit wasteful with them, but I've got so damn many, I might as well get rid of them. You know, in this fashion. It helps me blow up this mountain a little bit more. Yeah, it seems like the stone is a little more blast resistant than the dirt is. I mean, that makes sense, of course. But interesting. Interesting to know. There we go. That'll hopefully get rid of that. Then we go over a little bit, about this far. Yeah. Yep, and then we just go right back down. Okay, next explosion, please. Very nice. Oh, it's beautiful. Almost got it leveled out, huh? I mean, in certain spots it's a little higher than others, but I think that just might do it, you know? I think that just might do it. Okay, so we're going to build the top part of the road, or start building the top part of the road, and then I'm going to start measuring. I don't want to go too far and end up having to blow up blocks by accident because I went too far. However, I will be rebuilding, because we're done with this section, right? I need to rebuild this portion of it. I know I'm putting in foundation, but I'm just going to put in foundation so I have a thing to measure to. And then just for the second. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go to this, and then we're going to start sloping up to get to that spot. And hopefully we push the mountain back far enough that we can have that space underneath. And stuff like that. And I have to be very careful. As you can see, I've been very, very careful on trying to keep this wall as mostly straight as possible so that I can put up a retaining wall next to it. Because next to the road, there's going to be, or next to this sidewalk here, there's going to be a retaining wall going all the way up. So just to make it look like the mountain did get excavated out so that this road could be in place. You know, stuff like that. So that's what I'm going for anyway. That is the look that I am going for. So put in that concrete there, and yeah, I'll go ahead and move that, because we're pretty much done with this. There's the road. Okay. Yeah, we're pretty much done with this, so we can go ahead and throw on a fresh coat of paint. 2, 3, 4. That'll go all the way across. There we go. There's our walkway again. Okay. Then from there, we're going to start sloping upwards. Because I wanted the sidewalk to be level. Yeah, see, we only have the 22.5. I would definitely like a less sloped thing as well. Okay. So we got that slope. And we drag it all the way up. Actually, yeah, I think we pushed the mountain back far enough, at least for the moment. We'll go up. Let's go up 150. And we need to buy 9, by the way. Yeah, we need to make sure we go by 9. Like I said, I'm going to put a bottom side slope in first. That way I can hopefully measure it properly. And it'd probably be easier to measure the other way, but that's okay. 9. Yeah, that's a lot of blocks. So there's the bottom side of the road. I put the bottom side of the road in first as well because I have to put, because these blocks don't have the same properties as the building blocks, which the building blocks know when you're trying to put one over the edge. So it allows you to snap it to the side without seeing the side of it. But when it comes to the decoration blocks, you have to be able to see the side of it to be able to put it on the side. So there we go. What was that? 153, I think. Look at that. It's a little bouncy, unfortunately, but that's okay. But yeah, I would like a quarter. So you know how this one goes slope up over 2 blocks? I would like a slope up over 4 blocks, so that we could build, so that we can have roads that are a little less steep. So go over another 153. Yep. All right, cool. That looks good there. All right, so then the next step. Ooh, my tabs are not sorted. What's happening? Okay, cool. So then, yes. Windows just keep going up. Be nice if I could snap this to the edge and just keep going, but unfortunately, you can see it doesn't have the same properties as, say, this. Which this doesn't work on the decoration blocks either. That's fine. But yeah, we're getting closer. We're at 161. So it may look like we're pretty much done with this, explosion-wise. So that's pretty good. And then, you know what I'm really, we can't do that. I was gonna say, you know what I'm really curious about is if we could run the sloped belts along with the sloped ramps. You could make that, but the belt would have to be in the slope with it. It couldn't be on top of it, unfortunately, because it does take up block space. Wait, what am I trying to do? Oh, I'm stupid. So let's go up another 10. Another, yeah. Don't exactly know how far. This one has to go up a little bit further. Oh no, never mind. There we go. Because we're almost there. Where's the... Yeah, 170. Yeah, we're getting close. Oh, but we can't put the blocks up anymore. So we have to go on top to build it. I wonder if we can get on top from the slope here. Oops. We're gonna have to put stairs on the actual sidewalk, I think. Which is gonna be unfortunate. Yeah, because this doesn't have... This one has concrete... Wait, what? Concrete slabs. Hold on. I gotta investigate. Ooh. Oh. No, I didn't know that existed. Look at that, it's beautiful. Dude, imagine if our sidewalk had all these, like an actual sidewalk. Had the actual slabs. Oh, that's painful. And I can't even blow it up neither because, yeah. Blah. I didn't know that existed. Balls. Now that I know that exists, that's going to be painful. Because that means I gotta go around and I gotta destroy the sidewalks and then replace them. Luckily, I don't lose out on the material that I built, but that is pretty painful. I did not know that had concrete and then concrete slabs. I am in a lot of pain right now. Let's bring this all the way up. Yeah, all the way. You have to bring it all the way up like that. So it's gonna be 9 by 9. That's gonna be if I have time type of deal. Okay. So what are we at now? We're at 169. Nice. We're getting closer. Okay. Excuse me. Let's see, 169. 170, 171. 172, 173, 174, 175. So 3? I think 3 will do it. So we're getting close. Oh, we don't want to do 3 because the road is going to be 1 down below 175, right? Yeah. So we only want to do the 2. Oops. Did I go too far? I did. Balls. Okay, well. Let's go and make our way back up here. This freaking road's gonna be the death of me, I tell you. Good thing there's no fall damage, so it won't happen that way. Man, yeah, I've been suffering a little bit for the past couple days. Been sneezing like crazy. Okay. Let's check it. Nope, not 175. Okay, 9. Yeah, we're at I hate that. I hate the momentum. Oh, it's because it doesn't go up. It goes up 1 block. So if that was 171 up there, right here would be 171. So then 172, 173, 174, 175. Of course. Because it doesn't, yeah, because I'm stupid, that's why. My mistake. There we go. Beautiful. It's a beautiful morning. Actually, it's like nighttime. It is definitely nighttime. Oh, don't screw that up. Oh, we're up too high. Yeah. We're at 175 right now, so if I put this block in, is this where, oops, oh well. Yeah, that'd be 176. Okay, so we need to, oh right, I can't delete them. I have to dig them out. Yeah, so yeah, we want the road to end here, actually. Hold on. So actually, the road's going to end here. So yeah, 174. That's the height we want to go with. However, we have to change these to normal blocks at 174. Man, yeah, just imagine going down this road. Would you drive down a slope this steep? I mean, maybe if you're in damn it, what's that city called? Jeez. San Francisco, that's it. Yeah. Maybe if you're San Francisco, you would totally be into that, but I'd be like, nope, too steep. Yeah, 22 point, like this is enough that if you get your car sideways on this, you could flip it over very easily. That definitely would be a thing. I don't like that this has those slots. Maybe this is an anti-slip road, where it's got like extra grip for your tires. But then again, that would only increase the likelihood of you flipping over had you got sideways on it. Okay, so what's the next step here exactly? I think what I'm going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to put it upside down. Oh, wait. Do we want... Now comes the question as well. Do we go with the slabs now that we're thinking about changing everything? I think we do. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing this, and then we're gonna put stairs here. Ooh, jeez. Yeah, be careful with that. All right, yeah, we'll put. I'll go grab some stairs as well, and hopefully we can get them. Hopefully they somewhat match, so it's somewhat of a thing. And then yeah, it could just be stairs going all the way up. So, all right, let me get this built real quick, and then we'll move on to the next phase, which will be underneath. All right, so. Hopefully that works for everybody. The stairs are not the same color, unfortunately. They're more of a metal color. They don't even match the foundations. Man, look at this. Look. They don't match anything. Like, what the heck was with the stairs? It's like, please let me paint the stairs. All right. So next thing's next. I do got to what do you call it? Paint the road. There we go. Now, of course, what I'm going to do for this ramp is I'm not going to put a dotted line up the middle. I'm going to put a solid line. A few reasons for this. One, that I don't have to calculate it out, but two, when you're going up and down steep slopes like that, I don't think they allow you to change lanes. It'd be very dangerous to do so, so we're not going to allow them. But yeah, we'll go all the way up. And also, I did leave enough space. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Space. I did allow enough flat space so we could have a walkway here. I think that'll work. Change that back to white. And back to asphalt. Okay. Whee! Yeah, no one wants to climb the thousands. This is like the 1,000 steps in Skyrim. Anybody want to climb the 1,000 steps? Jeez. And unfortunately, the only versions of stairs is an inside corner and an outside corner, which I am thankful that they have. It just would be nice if they had a 22.6 type of thing, but that's okay. Now this one, we don't even have to worry about painting the middle because it's not going to matter. Because it's going to be a solid white line anyway. Looks like I need to blow up in a little bit more here, but we did get the road painted, and we're about to destroy it. Ready? Destroyed a little bit of it. But yeah, we gotta blow down this entirely here. Something like that. I think I have. Oh, good old headset. Good old headset. It's a wired headset, but it's got a short in it, so it just keeps disconnecting, and then my mic cuts out, which is unfortunate. I need to get a proper mic, but man, I can't afford that stuff. I looked into a reasonable system that somebody recommended to me. Well, a few people did recommend it to me, and yeah, I probably had to spend about $200-300 on a good set and a decent setup. This is a setup that wouldn't peter out in a year or 2 years, something like that, something that would last me a decent long time. And I would love to get that headset, I would love to get that because I'd like a mic on a stand that you attach to your table, and you can move it around. I would like a stand like that, so that way it, but it'd make my voice sound better and all that, but you know how it goes. Getting the funds for that. I mean, even I was talking with a friend of mine, Dragon. We were talking about graphics cards and in memory and stuff like that on my computer and whatnot. He's like, you gotta up that you gotta up that graphics card, get a better graphics card, because yours is getting out of date or whatever. That's basically what he said. It wasn't exactly what I said. I can't remember word for word, and I was just like, yeah, that's never gonna happen. I don't have the funds. Do not have the funds. I have an RTX 2060 Super, which actually ain't a bad graphics card. It's just for a lot of the games I want to play, it's not the greatest. It's not the greatest in the world, so... we were talking about Valheim, when it comes to Valheim and stuff like that. Like, I was having issues with Valheim when it comes to the main base. I would get like 15 to 20 FPS, just because of how much crap is around. But my graphics card isn't being hardly used by Valheim, which is very interesting. And stuff, but you know how it goes. Okay, so now we need a plan from here. We need to go from here to there, basically. I'm going to keep the road straight, and I want to go inland, into the mountain a little bit. Now, unfortunately, that means I got to blow up more mountain. That does mean I got to blow up more mountain, unfortunately. Which is interesting. I wish this one had a slew of shapes and stuff like that too. That'd be nice, but yeah, you know how it goes. The other thing we got to do is we're going to have to wall this off, of course. Yeah, we're going to have to wall this off all the way down, I think. So again, we get that tunnel look. So something like that, I guess. What I might do is I might go along as well once the wall's built. I might go along and delete the rocks until they go into the next section of the mountain, so that way looks like it's buried. But yeah, every 2 we're gonna have to do this, and then we got to go back in and we got to do the bottom side of this whole thing too, which is going to be carrying all the belts and whatnot, because this is the only way. Plus all this foundation is going to be the power connector for all of this too, so going to be very interesting. Alrighty then, finally got that done. That one did take a while. I actually had to import some stone. I had to go grab some stone and import it so that we could have it, but we got a retaining wall in. So our retaining wall goes all the way down. So that, yeah, it's right on the side of the mountain. And likewise, we have our wall all the way down. And I did dig those out so that it looks like the wall goes into the ground. Made it look rather nice. I'm going to roll the R's because it's an art. Art. Yep. That's a hard one to do. But, yeah. And it does look pretty good, so. I think what I'm going to do for this is I might put railings on it. It's not going to look good, though. If I put railings on that, it's not going to look good. It's definitely not going to look good, because the railings don't module, or do they? So something I've learned about a lot of the blocks, what you want to do, I think it's right-click by default, but for me, I have it on R, is a lot of these blocks have multiple forms that we need to look at. So I want to look at some railings real quick and see if those have multiple forms there. What we could do is we could do the modular wall and see if that maybe that has that could be a nice railing if it's a wall. If it's thinner than the average block, that could definitely be a railing. If it has a sloped version, that would match. Like, that could be pretty cool. The modular windows would look really nice, but I don't have any glass being made right now. So what I wanted to look at... Yeah, a lot of these, you need to hold R on a lot of these blocks. Sorry. Right click, I think it is. Hold right click on a lot of these blocks and see what kind of forms they take. I'm going to take just... Oops. I just wanted to take a couple. And then we'll throw it on this. Okay. So then let's pull out 9. Let's see if this one has a different mode. See, we've got different modes. Look at that. So they do have corners and T-intersect. That's good. They don't have any slopes, though, unfortunately. I am curious, though. How does it look like when it's stacked up? Does it stack up nice? Not really, no. Yeah, All right, let's try the modular windows real quick. Or modular walls, sorry. I do have modular walls. Yeah, here we go. Decor walls, basically. These ones can get pretty crazy, and they are modular, by the way. At least as far as I know, they're modular. Oh man, they're massive. Okay. Alright, well, that's not what I expected for that to be. Okay, yeah. Alright, that's not going to work for anything that we have. For the facility itself, yes, absolutely. I probably can't put these back because of the slots. Oh yeah, you can lock slots off, can't you? I should probably do that for each one of these, is like lock off a slot so that it can't fill the entire box, and it always has like a single space that I can put stuff back. Like, that sounds like a great idea. Yeah, we will now do that to each one of these. I forgot that was a thing. It was a thing in Factorio. That was one of the things I really loved with Factorio was this feature. Being able to lock boxes, at least with one slot. You can lock all the slots if you like. Of course, the box would be useless, but yeah. We should probably do it with all these, to be honest. Whenever these get assigned to something. Basically, that just means that the inventory in that slot cannot be filled by anything. But I think we could put stuff in that slot, can't we? Yeah, we can put stuff in that slot and we can take it out. Okay, good. That's what I was hoping for. So then when I take a stack of something, I can very easily put it back if I don't end up using it. I think all these have locks on them now. Yeah. The foundations we won't do that because just because of the fact that we need we're gonna need all that, like I usually, when I take foundation, I usually drain most of the box anyway, so. Okay, yeah, that works. So yeah, railings looks like it's gonna be the winner. I could use these. The only problem is with using these ones here. There we go. See, and that doesn't fill it. The only problem with using these is there's no just railing piece. There's only the walkway section, which supposedly would be okay. But yeah, if I could get just the railing, the sloped railing, that'd be cool. But I suppose, yeah, like I said, I suppose that's okay. Oops. And look at this, we just throw it right back in there. Yep. We have to put it in there manually, but that's okay. Alright, let's grab some railing. I am going to, however, grab as much as I can. Right, auto sort. Yeah, because we're gonna need a ton of it, since that's what we're going to be using it for. Unfortunately, there's no modular railing or railing that can do. There's no railing that can do slopes. Like that would be a rather nice. Still got a lot of work. I think this road is the only thing we're going to be getting done today. Yeah, this road, you're just like, well, it's taking you an hour to build this thing. It's just like, no, it's taking me way longer than that. But this is the whole reason I did this. So now we can do a corner. Look at this, beautiful. I like this type of railing though. It is really nice. And with this particular one, we can actually, because the railings won't replace the foundation. Oh, we can't drag it down. We can only drag it like this. Okay. All right. Well, here I go. Okay. Oops. Alrighty then. Well, I got my railings up. I went a little crazy with the railings as well. I went ahead and took them all the way along, like I plan to eventually anyway. All the way along. At least we've got the corners, so it does look somewhat better. But yeah, we got the railings going all the way along. Got them all going all the way along the bridge and around. They don't go all the way down because I actually plan on putting a road that goes from here, and it's going to be a small little highway, but it's basically just going to be a bypass for this hill here, and having to travel all the way down this way. But there'll be a road that actually goes up that mountain to meet up with that one. It'll be a small one, of course, but it'll be like one of these smaller roads like this here. But that works. Doing pretty good. How are we doing on power, by the way? Oh yeah, 4.8 megawatts in total, right? We're using. Of course, most of the factories are off. Every now and again, I see a puff of smoke, but hey, it works well. And this is looking good. Look at this. You can see this too. You see this pulling through. I don't know what happened here exactly. I'm not 100% sure about that, or what happened here either. Oh, I know what happened there. Okay, I know why that's doing that. That's fine. We'll just have to leave it alone. But yeah, that works there. Yeah, good thing you can't see the railing. It'd be like a line that went all the way around. But that works there. We're getting pretty close to the end of this episode. So next time, I suppose, we will continue this. But first, before we do fully end the episode, I will be building the bottom side of this as well. We need to go all the way to this slope here, and then slope upwards. And that'll, at least the slope is all one slope, so I don't have to count all the way up the slope. So that's why I'm like, it'll build good. Yeah, it's because I put foundation underneath here. That's why there's a little bit of a weirdness on the map. You see, I went a little bit further than I needed to on some of that foundation. But you're not going to see it anyway, because it's going to be walled in right here. It's going to be walled in on the edge, so it ain't going to matter anyway. But yeah, if we can pull that foundation out all the way over, that'd be really nice. Very nice. So that works there. Okay, so we need to take down this wall right here. Yep. What am I doing? Get out of here. Okay. We need to slope up from here. Well, it's not going to be sloping up. It's going to be... oh, that's going to be interesting. How are we going to do that, by the way? First of all, do that real quick. And this is going to carry our power up there, because we know the road can't do that. Sorry, got a cold shiver all of a sudden. It's been freaking 100 degrees last couple days, and then all of a sudden, it's dropped down, and now it's cold. I suppose that's what happened. Alright, so we'll pull 2. Actually, we need to pull 3, don't we? Because one of the things I got to keep in mind is the actual... I might grab some... yeah, we'll head over and we'll grab some slopes, some belt slopes. Just so I can keep track, basically. I would really love to keep track of all that. Alrighty then. We finally got that portion of it done. Like I said, I wanted 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that checks out. What I might do is I might do the decorative block upside down here to just to kind of level this out. Just fucking auto jump, dude. The stairs aren't going to exist in here, by the way, because you're not supposed to be walking in here anyway. You can observe, but you can't walk. All the way up. Sorry. Okay, but yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this episode of Foundry. I know that we didn't get anything, truly accomplished. I know that the factory building is the better part of this game at the moment. However, I will say that yeah, this kind of stuff does need to be done. Yes, I could have done this off camera too, which I did most of it off camera. This does take a lot of time. But of course, I also got the Valheim server that I'm playing on and stuff like that. Can I not reach this, please? However, I won't make you guys watch me replace all the sidewalks. Oh, we tried and failed. Oh, even the concrete allows me to put it over the edge. Why don't the decorative blocks do that? It's weird. Okay. I do like the slabs of concrete, though. They do look good. They make it look more sidewalky, if that makes any sense. But yeah, these will carry the power. So what I did when I was building this, if you actually look at it, I did three blocks wide. So basically what it does is this part's got power, this part doesn't. Allowing me to do this allows me to carry the power up the slope by putting it out 3 rather than 2. Then it's all connected all the way up, and we've done that before with other stuff. But yeah, that looks good. Now, of course, I'm going to have more belts. Let's see, how many belts did we need? We needed 7 going up, right? Was it 7? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be more than that, of course. What we could do is we could look at the amount of belts we're going to need. I'm out of lifts. It doesn't matter anyway. But yeah, this is going to carry all the materials up as well as it's going to carry the materials down. We're going to need 5 belts going downwards. I'm actually going to have a 6th belt going downwards since they are planning on adding a 6th research in the future. This is just for planning ahead. And depending on what Mark V belts or what Mark V research needs, the Mark V research pack, depending on what that needs, we will, if it's like 3 or 4 things, because I don't remember what purple needs, we will accommodate for that. And then that entire section is probably going to be filled with belts from wall to wall, pretty much. So, but yeah, that concludes this episode, though. Like I said, that is going to be it. Next time, we'll blow out the top of these peaks. We'll flatten this all out and then get the road connected, because I don't want to continue this until we know where we're going with it. I'd rather know where we're going with it. So we'll build the platform. The double road is going to come in, and then it's going to be single road all the way around, kind of like how the power plant is down there. How it's single road all the way around. We'll have a road that does wrap all the way around it. But that'll work there, and then it'll be another one of those weird intersections, but that'll have to all be next time. And stuff like that. We'll blow the top off these peaks. As well as we do need to blow the mountain down far enough to where we have our logistics floor underneath it as well. So that's going to be interesting. But like I said, that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.